Hello and welcome back. I got my sunglasses fixed. I took it and went to the sunglasses doctor and he patched it up. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you were doing well yesterday and I hope you will be doing well tomorrow. But today we have a very interesting thing that I want to talk about. There is a couple of videos on YouTube that are more or less titled people thinking that video games aren't fun anymore. Not thinking. Let me rephrase that. People feel that video games aren't the same as before, and there is something common amongst those people that they all are nostalgic about the period where video games felt amazing, and they think that now this doesn't apply. They don't feel the same way like before. And I wanted to talk about this thing, not necessarily give some advice on it, but just to discuss it. I wrote some bullet points. 5 bullet points. How much are these? It is because you're drained. It is because we're drained. That ties back to a lot of things. It mostly boils down to social media. Video games are supposed to be escapism. But since we're living right now in an age where escapism is easy, or not easy is not the right word, is abundant. It's easier to scroll on TikTok. And there's nothing wrong with that. It does not necessarily hurt you. What hurts you is not doing it with moderation. You keep scrolling for hours and hours. You don't get any reward from it. You feel like you've wasted time. It doesn't really get you anywhere. But at least with video games, you are engaged in the thing that you do. Gave you a world to escape from the real world too. When people start noticing the decline of fun in video games, they view that as a task that's not being done or something that they have to do, not something that they escape to. And that is where the problem stems from. Because when they view it this way, then they look at it like it's a problem and they need to fix it. But when you do that, then video games don't become video games. They become a to-do list, a literal to-do list with backlogs. Let's say I want to play Persona 5. I put it at the top of my backlog. And then I find this game called Deltarune. I put it in the backlog and I do this again and again and again and again and again until I eventually take the step to confront this backlog. And I have to do it right now, not because I want to play video games, it's because I have to do it. And when I play like 30 minutes of Persona 5 with that mindset of it being a task, not being a video game, I realize that feeling. And then I say to myself, video games don't feel like before. You don't feel fun anymore. It's not the same as I was a kid. Of course it's not the same as I was a kid. You're not going with the same mindset. And what made me realize this is because for a little while I was learning how to draw, teaching myself with the World Wide Web. For most of the time I was learning, I wasn't learning because it was something fun that will possibly open more possibilities for me in the future. Because when I kept trying every day, I kept building on this mindset of I have to do it, I have to do it, I have to do it. Not because it's fun, because I have to do it. And there's a balance you gotta achieve with that. You should not go into stuff like this with the mindset of I only seek fun, and you also should not go in with the mindset of I have to do it. There's a balance that I should have achieved. I started treating it the way I was supposed to treat it, which is like a hobby. That's one of the main problems that people do with video games. They don't treat it as a hobby right now. And that might be a weird take to say, but I don't know. That's a thought. When I started treating it like a hobby, I started actually having so much fun with it. For me, it was not just a to-do list. It was a to-do list with things that I like doing. And that's where the fun starts to show up. When you find that balance between doing... I'm straying off the topic, aren't I? Yep, I was not talking about video games, my bad. I tend to do that a lot. That stress of wanting to start a new video game also stems from thinking that you have to finish games, so then it becomes hard for you to start it. Yeah, a game like Persona 5 is like 80 fucking hours. I want to play it, but the thought of 80 hours is daunting, so I don't do it at all. You don't have to finish games. Playing a video game is not about finishing the video game, it's about having fun playing the video game. I played a game a little while ago, a game called Yellow Taxi Goes Through. I've had so much fucking fun. I didn't finish it, but I played it for like 4 hours, 5 hours. It like reignited my old love for 3D platformers and reminded me of one of my favorite games called Hat in Time, which is for me the greatest 3D platformer out there. But I didn't finish it, and I felt okay, I had fun. That's all that mattered. If there's something that I could tell you as an advice that would improve your experience with playing a video game, is to set the mood before playing said video game. Treat it like you're going on a date with yourself or something. Set a certain time that you want to play a game at. Just say, today I want to play Persona 5 after I'm finished with my studying or work at maybe 8 p.m. Throughout the whole day, however stress you might go through, you always have the thought, it's okay because today at 9 p.m. I am going to play Persona 5. So it builds this anticipation. This anticipation is like a snowball effect. Like every hour that passes, the anticipation increases. So when 8 p.m. comes, you can't fucking wait to play that game. What I was saying about setting the mood, before you sit down to play the game, don't just treat it like any normal activity. Go and get a bottle of water, put it on your desk, get yourself a snack, and get in some comfortable clothes, shut down the lights, and just sit down and play and enjoy your time. You know what I mean? I hope this by any shape or form benefited you in any way. Whatever. Thank you for watching me, and I hope you watch some more. If you do, I like you. If you don't, I also like you because you watched this. So don't worry about it. Goodbye.